Peace be upon you all. I'm Amina Sharan, class 9th A. Hi everyone. Today is 72nd anniversary of Martyrdom, the day of Father of Nation. 13th of January is Martyrs Day of Mahatma Gandhi, which was declared by Government of India. As Martyrs Day, Gandhiji proved that determination is more powerful than guns and tanks by his non-violence policy. After a hard struggle, Bapuji conquered this Britain dynasty in 1947, when all our people went to celebrate the independence. Unfortunately, a cursed madman named Godse sent our Bapuji into heaven and history by his pistol. For recall that day we gathered here. As Indians, we are celebrating our independence by the sacrifice of Gandhi and other martyrs. So let's pray for their soul. For prayer, I heartily inviting Nuh bin Murshid, class 7B.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Nuh. Mr. Alistair Crowley, the leading historian, told that the people who made history are martyrs. Next, I'm inviting Yasin Harris, class 7th A, for welcome speech.
Peace be upon you all. Myself, Muhammad Yasin Harris from class 7A. Now, I stand here to offer a welcome speech. Today, 30th January, Martyrs Day. It so happened in 1948, 30th January, our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was assassinated by Nathuram Godse. On this day, we pay homage to the victims who fought for freedom. Sir Mohandas K, our chief guest, he was a former assistant command of the Central Reserve Police Force. I welcome Sir Mohandas K to this program. Welcome, sir. Next, I welcome our respected principal, Mr. Nias Chirikazal sir, who always support us. Welcome, sir, to this occasion. With pleasure and gratitude, I welcome our beloved teachers to this program. Next, I welcome our non-teaching staffs also to this program. Welcome, everyone. Next, I welcome our parents who taught us to fight like freedom fighters. I welcome each and every parents to this program. Having a true friend is a bigger source of happiness. At last but not least, I welcome my dear friends to this program. Welcome. Once again, I welcome everyone to this occasion. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Yasin. Next, I'm inviting our proud and modern personality, Mr. Nias Charkara, our principal. Let's hear his valuable words.
Peace be upon you, dear students, teachers and parents. 30th January is the day when the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was assassinated by Nathuram Godse. It gives me a feeling of honor to talk about the importance of the day and the teachings of great Mahatma. Martyrs Day or Sarvodaya Day or Shahid Divas is observed on 30th January every year in India to pay homage to the people who fought for freedom, for our independence, welfare and progress of India, and sacrificed their lives. Along with other 14 countries, India observed Martyrs' Day to place on record the contributions made by the freedom fighters. Among them, Mahatma Gandhi was a pioneer. He was the most benevolent freedom fighter who always considered humanity as his religion. Being the strict follower of non-violence, he considered it as the sharpest weapon for attaining freedom. He considered non-violence as the sharpest weapon, actually. War was a blunt weapon for him. He fought with a sharp-edged tool, satyagraha, that helped millions of lives across the globe. His teachings of sacrifice and living for the well-being of the society have made him a revered figure who is respected by the people throughout the globe. At the point of time when his assassin is considered as a hero and the principles of hate and communal disharmony is propagated by the rulers themselves, let us all pledge to walk on the paths of truth and non-violence. Let us all make our Bapu proud and pray for his soul. Once again, thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Indian Army. When we utter these two words, our head gets down with respect and gratitude to their sacrifice and nobility. From the icy terrain of Himalaya to scorching heat of desert, they guide us as their family in all night and day without complaining. So, in this occasion, we are respecting all our army people. So, today we have a chief guest from Central Police Force. So, let's invite respected Sir Mohandas K, Assistant Commandant Retired Central Reserve Police Force.
Respected Principal Sir, teachers, parents, and my dear students of Sir Syed English School, Pavarati. First of all, thanks for giving me the opportunity to deliver a few words on this Martyrs' Day. I am Mohandas, Assistant Commandant, retired from CRPF. Today is 30th January 2021, the Shahid Divas, a day to mourn and reflect. The deeper emotions behind celebrating Independence Day and Republic Day, etc., are that of jubilations on achieving freedom and independence. But the Martyrs' Day or Shahid Divas or Sarvodaya Day, in deep contrast, is a day of silent sorrow and respects in the national emotion. The difference is that the former is celebration of victory, but in latter it is observance of the day of loss of precious lives. To secure our independence and to preserve it over years, many have sacrificed their living and lives. These martyrs gave up their lives to give us our today. India is among the 15 nations in the world to commemorate Martyrs' Day. The President of India, along with the Prime Minister and Defence Minister, gather on January 30th at the Rajghat, the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. They pay homage and tribute through a garland of flowers to the statue of Gandhiji, followed by an honorable salute by India's armed force personnel and inter-services contingent to pay reverence and homage to all the martyrs of our country. Then 2-minute silence is observed nationwide by schools, colleges, offices, communities to rever the tribute of the sacrifices of all our freedom fighters. Beside these ceremonies, what is important for us is to understand the undying spirit behind independence and nationhood and live worthy of the pride of our great nation. It's important to consider what we all can give to our country rather thinking what we should take. Let's remember that a nation is built by great sacrifices, and those who sacrifice and put nation before own lives are real heroes, and heroes must behave. So grow up as heroes, not as zeros. Remember, it's better to live once as a blazing flame, even for a second, than being a smoke for a long time. Believe in what you do and do what you believe in. That's the Mool Mantra to be a hero in life. Wish you all well and hope to have the pleasure of seeing you scaling great heights in life. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for spending a valuable time with us. Next, I invite Umugulsu, class 7th B, to deliver a speech on Martyrs Day.
Respected principal, teachers, parents, and my dear friends, peace be upon you all. My name is Umukunzu. I am from class 7B. Today I am going to speak to you about Martyrs Day. Martyrs Day is observed on 30th of January every year, as on the same day Mahatma Gandhi, our Bapuji, was assassinated in the year 1948 before the sunset during the evening prayers. It was declared by the government of India as the Martyrs Day, which marks the assassination of our father of our nation and as well as for the victims who fought for our nation's freedom. Martyrs Day is also known as Sarvodaya Day or Shahid Divas. The President of India along with the Prime Minister of India gather on 30th of January at the Rajghat Samadhi. They pay homage and tribute through a garland of flowers to the statue of Gandhiji. On this day, the nation salutes all the freedom fighters for their sacrifice during the Indian freedom movement. A 2-minute silence is observed nationwide at 11 a.m. The people who have really made history are the martyrs. I'm concluding my words here. Jai Hind, thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Mughals. We are going to present a video here from the last moment of Gandhi's life. It is narrated by Krishna Priya of class 11th Science.
After many attempts, Godse with his friends Karke and Apte decided again to finish Gandhiji today 30th January during Pratna Sabha at Birla House. Godse bids last goodbye to both of his friends and walked fast towards the Birla House. After 5 minutes, they both also follow Godse. They were thinking about happening in the entrance gate. Will he be caught in the entrance with a pistol? Will Godse be allowed without checking? But unfortunately, there was no one in the entrance gate. Afterwards, they both also followed him. He smoothly enters. Apte also moved towards in the Pratna Sabha, back of Godse. Godse moves in and stands in the crowd. By seeing this, his friends also join him and occupies his right and left. Godse's plan was to shoot from there when Gandhiji sits on the stage for prayer. The place where they were standing was too far from the stage where Gandhiji sits for the prayer. Apte and Karke was silently thinking about whether Godse would do that. Godse was just standing silently as if he was in his own world, as if he is alone without his friend. Gandhiji was strict in time. Every day at sharp 5 p.m. he used to start his prayer. Today there was the first day He couldn't stand his prayer at the right time. At the garden, people were eagerly waiting for Gandhiji to come and start his prayer. That time, Gandhiji was doing his work on charkha and busy in discussion with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Gandhiji says that after a long fight, India got freedom, but Patel was angry on Nehru. Gandhiji tries to make him understand about the sacrifices made to get this freedom. But Patel was not satisfied with Nehru's work and wanted to resign from his post. On this, Gandhiji says that India needs Patel and Nehru too. Gandhiji explained the things that he didn't want Patel to resign. The discussion was getting very serious, so Manu and Abha couldn't remain about the time for prayer. The time was just running. So Manu and Abha couldn't remain about the time for prayer. The time was just running. At last, Manu decided to show the clock. Afterward, Gandhi starts to walk towards the stage for the prayer. On the way, he just scolded Manu and Abha for not reminding about his time. He says that they both were his clock. He said that he doesn't like to be late for even a minute, though he moved towards the crowd using a shortcut. Soon, they reached the crowd. On seeing Gandhiji, the people made way for him for the stage to start the prayer. Now straight to Gandhiji, Godse was standing with his friends. Gandhiji was walking slowly through the way. Soon Godse looked Gandhiji. He took final decision to shoot Gandhiji. Before he sits for the prayer, he gets ready with the pistol. Soon when he came towards Godse, Gandhiji reached very near to the Godse. Godse, thinking about how to shoot tactically Gandhiji. By the by, Gandhiji was coming very near to Godse. Godse bows and wishes Gandhiji Namaste. At that time, Manu thought that Godse was going to touch the feet of Gandhiji, and she pushed him away. At that particular moment, Godse pushed Manu away and held his pistol without giving time to think what was going on or happening around. He fixed 3 bullets on thin, pale, tall men.
Who is already late for breakfast.
Gandhiji's milky white dhoti got wet in blood, and Gandhiji took his last breath by saying, "Hey Ram." The time showed in his Ingersoll watch through the blood-filled door was exact 5 past 17 minutes.
शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, Krishna Priya. Next, I invite Hannah Harun, 11th Science, for proposed vote of thanks.
I, Hannah Harun, consider this occasion as an honor and privilege to extend my vote of thanks. Today I take the opportunity to put my gratitude in 2 words. On behalf of our school and the entire faculty of this institution, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making this event a success. Next, I would like to thank Mr. Mohandas, who is a retired assistant commander in the Central Reserve Police Force, for spending a valuable time and being a chief guest. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our principal, Mr. Niyas Chirakara, for sharing us with your words of wisdom. Next, I would like to thank all the program coordinators for coordinating this assembly so well. Next, I call special thanks to teachers who has worked hard for making this event a memorable one. Last but not the least, I thank the parents and students for your cooperation for making this assembly a resounding success. I once again thank each and every one of you for making this event a successful one.
Thank you, Hannah Harun. Now it's time to wind up. Thank you all for participating. Thank you. Have a nice day.